Hi everyone, Cendril here along with Finn.
Hello everybody, Nice Garlic, aka Finn Feather Dragon here.
This is going to be clear and sunny all day. Spirits are mildly perturbed. Crystallarium. This amazing machine can create infinite copies of any kind of gemstone. Just place the gemstone you'd like to copy in the machine, let it do its thing. Might take a while, but hey, that's pure profit. As we know from the one we actually have. That is copying a hot breakfast. Yay, pancakes! I love pancakes. Closer.
Well, to say that was kind of a far distance kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
there
of.
it is. Pancakes. A double stack of fluffy, soft pancakes. Are you a, before we get to the actual questions, are you a, short stack type person, or do you like big pancakes but fewer of them?
Ooh. I think it would depend on my mood, honestly. Sometimes I like just a giant fluffy pancake, and sometimes I want like 3 mini ones.
Okay.
What about you?
I guess I should say what I am, huh? I was doing melon wine.
You out of melon?
No. No, absolutely not.
I was about to say.
They're Penny's favorite. I always have lots of melons. The same way I'd have a lot of whatever you like.
Let's have all the melons.
And that just went by her, folks. It's okay.
No, I heard. Don't you worry, dear.
I like bigger pancakes. So I like to have just like 2, instead of having like a short stack of 4, I'd rather have 2 bigger pancakes. Oh, like fancy!
Oh, it's like the iridium fancy one. Nice. Oh, the regular large egg just has a silver star on it.
Yeah.
Looks like.
I shall keep the super fancy egg. See, and there's the gold star, and then this like super fancy. It shall be mine.
I know he included iridium fancy, so.
Yes, I remember
Spines?
you. Spines. Yeah, this is a new quality you can get for some products, and where you forage as well. But you can get this kind of quality.
Now it goes no stars, silver, gold, and iridium.
Yeah, and iridium. Not for crops, from what you said.
I don't think crops, no.
Just
foraging and looks like animal goods.
Foraging and animal goods. So
do you like the pancakes are like the size of your plate big?
A little smaller than that, but you got the
idea.
I like bigger pancakes.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we move on to questions now?
Yes.
Okay, now this is in a response to what we did last video, or maybe not last video, a couple videos ago, about the Smash, when we talked about Super Smash Brothers. One person commented that a good guess for Super Smash Brothers would be Rayman and Simon Belmont.
I love both of those. So kudos to those people. Good choices. Those would both be excellent choices. See, I could see Rayman would be interesting. I don't know exactly how I would do Rayman. I love the idea of Rayman being in Smash, but Simon Belmont. As soon as we talked about that one, just a little bit before we started the episode, and I already know exactly how I would do Simon Belmont. So, like, his basic attack would be the whip. You would just use, whip and like basic hits. Just like every other Smash character. And then it would be so simple to do the, like, up B, down B, the special moves. Because he just uses different items. So, like, up B, he could, like, throw the cross, or throw the holy water. Throw the holy water for up B. And then sideways B would be throw the cross. Or up B, you could use the axe. Down B, you could use the holy water, and it could leave, like, a trail of fire. You could use the dagger. Like, that one, that would be so cool.
I think I would change his up B personally, because they usually kind of reserved for the recovery slot. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
I get
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're saying.
It is for the recovery slot.
Well, I don't want to like rip off of what Samus does, but his up B recovery could just be like he flings out his whip, grabs the side of the stage, and pulls himself back up.
Yeah, that would probably be the best.
I mean, that rips off of Samus's, but
it does. But there's lots of characters that are basically clones of each other anyway, so
yeah.
you know, what would one more be? I mean, but you could do some really different things for Belmont just using his items.
Oh yeah.
From different parts of the series. See, I think that would be a really cool. That one would be really cool. I'm trying to think if he had an item that gave him more movement. See, Simon Belmont's hard because Simon Belmont didn't have like a lot of upward movement because he was a side scroller.
Yeah, I don't know about upward movement, but I know with like every time a character gets introduced, items from their games get pulled in.
Mm-hmm.
I could see like the wall turkey being a recovery item.
Oh, absolutely, that would be sweet.
And
wall
then,
chicken.
I know his hearts were actually currency.
Yes,
so I don't think they could do anything with that, but
yeah, but any items you don't use for the character, like for his like up B, sideways B, or whatever, any items you don't use there, you could introduce as items.
Yeah.
So like you could throw the axe or like throw the daggers or, you know.
Which honestly is just kind of hilarious when you have a character that's not related to that series, picks up that series item and starts using it.
Yeah, and starts using it. It's like, what are you doing with that?
Taco, put down that Pokeball. You're not a Pokeball trainer.
Yeah, I mean, see, that would be.
And that's just kind of the charm of Smash Brothers, anyway. So.
Oh yeah.
But for Rayman, I'm not sure what Rayman could do because honestly, the first thing I thought of when I saw the Rayman was the Rabbids. How the Rabbids have like taken over his franchise, basically.
Sadly, it makes me sad because, like, I liked Rayman way back. I haven't played a lot of the like newer type stuff, but like I always liked the idea of Rayman.
Oh yeah, but I get to see like for his special final smash or something because of the Rabbids, where the screen just gets covered in Rabbids doing their scream or whatever it is.
Yeah. See, I was trying to think of Belmont. What his final smash would be, and I couldn't think of a good one.
I'm not sure either. Horsey, yay!
It fills me with joy. It really does.
Just being able to move that fast too is so fun.
Oh, it's neat. I do. I really like the horse. Yeah, that's about all I have. All we have for that. We just wanted to follow up because
good choices.
Those were really good choices that, you know, immediately like, oh man, I could totally picture Simon Belmont.
Oh yeah. Hey, grab the super cucumber. Let's push around town, see if we can find that special thing.
Sure.
I mean, why not, right?
Probably not.
Probably not, but
I don't like our chances, but
yeah. Okay, and then another one we wanted to cover today. I guess.
Well, you're gonna hold on. Skype is messing up. Alright, do that again?
Yay, Skype. I said, I guess we can move on to our next topic unless you have something else on Raymond.
Nope.
Or Simon.
Nope. That's all I got.
So our next topic is, what do you think of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon? Now, I'll say straight up front, Shadow Dragon is one I've wanted to play, but money.
Okay.
So.
I can talk about Shadow Dragon because, of course, I can. I know Fire Emblem. Shadow Dragon's interesting to me because there's yay, Elliot. There's quite a bit of Shadow Dragon I don't like. But if you wanted to play it, then I'm not going to go into spoilers.
I know the basis of it is that it's a remake.
It is a remake. For those of you that don't know Shadow Dragon is FE11, technically. It is a remake of Fire Emblem 1. Now, Fire Emblem 1 is extremely difficult to play. Because it was the first one. So, you have to take... If you've played any Fire Emblem, if you ever try to go play the first one, it is completely different.
You'll get wrecked?
It's possible, just because everything plays quite a bit different. Like, some of the mechanics you are used to being there will not be there. It's really old school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, translated the Dwarvish. Stand between the pillars three with gift as precious as the sky, a rainbow forged from land, not sea. Then galaxies will heed your cry. Oh, and that's how you get the galaxy sword. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Beloved Mona.
Oh.
It's old and faded. Nothing. Okay.
Well, now correct me if I'm wrong, but is Shadow Dragon the one with Marth in it?
Yes, Shadow Dragon is the one with Marth. So, it's like I said, it's a remake of FE1 Shadow Dragon, which was the very first Fire Emblem, obviously, and that stars Marth, which a lot of people know Marth from Super Smash. That's how they first knew about Marth.
That's how I first knew about him.
Right. So, it's a remake of his journey. Now, the problem with Shadow Dragon is... Now, this is a little nitpicky, but it's me as more like a Fire Emblem purist isn't the right word. I don't consider myself that highly in anything, but, it's... Traditional Fire Emblem is... Like, let's take a well-known character that's not a lord. Larachelle. Because people like Larachelle from Sacred Stones.
Yeah.
So, Larachelle is a troubadour. Always has been, always will be. She is a troubadour. And then she will promote into one of two classes. That is how she is. In Shadow Dragon, you can use this feature called Reclass. Basically, you can turn any character into any class within limits. Like, you can only have so many, like, you can only have so many cavaliers. You can only have so many
archers,
etc., etc. Like, there's a limit. But you can turn any character into whatever. I hate that.
Why?
I hate that a lot, because that's just not how Fire Emblem is. Part of what defines a character, a lot of it is their conversations. Their support conversations. But somewhat what defines a character is their class. Kent is a cavalier. Everybody knows Kent as a cavalier from FE7. And Sane is a cavalier. They fit the Cain and Abel role of cavaliers. That is how Fire Emblem is. You have a red cavalier, you have a green cavalier. Always, forever. But then it just breaks because you decide, hey, I want Kent to be a armor knight all of a sudden.
Right.
I don't know. It just isn't right to me.
Hey, have you tried near the blacksmith yet with the cucumber?
See, I was like trying to think, like the saloon.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking because one was already in the saloon. Sorry to interrupt your train of thought. But...
No. What I'm looking for is you can see in the saloon, there's a little thing here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, did you go, like, over by the blacksmith side yet? Because it looks like you're just running around Cendril town right now.
I'm kind of just running around Cendril town. Come on, horsey. Where was I?
Class changing, how, if you change that to a not cavalier. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I never liked that. It's just wrong to me as a Fire Emblem person. Mm-hmm. I don't really like that system in the newer Fire Emblems. I didn't go over that. I just don't like that system. But anyway, another thing is, you cannot get every character. Now, sometimes there are path splits in Fire Emblem, where you can't get every character. I understand that. However, the way you get these characters is completely wrong for Fire Emblem. You have to have a certain amount of people dead. Just straight dead. to get these characters.
That's crazy.
They have to be dead. I cannot tell you how much that irks me as a Fire Emblem player. That realistically, I will never see these characters because I don't let people die.
Right.
And I'm not talking a few people. Like, for some of these characters, you have to have...
Like a party wipe?
Just about. I'm talking you have to have, like, a handful of characters left alive.
That's crazy.
It means you purposefully killed off a bunch of your party.
Or you're just like me and you're just crap at Fire Emblem.
But you gotta be really bad at Fire Emblem to do that. Like, I don't think anybody's, like, really that bad at Fire Emblem. Unless you're playing, like, on a super difficulty. But
unless you're playing, like, hard mode or something.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are like me. Character dies, you restart. You know, that's a game over if any character dies. I mean, that's just another thing that irks me about Shadow Dragon. The story is good for the most part. There's something about the story that I don't like.
So without plot spoilers, what did you like about the story? Is that pure plot spoilers?
That it's smart story. They stay pretty true to the original.
Okay.
Which is nice because March's story is a good one, but some of the maps in FE11 not very good. But I can't say I hate, like, I don't hate Shadow Dragon. I actually like Shadow Dragon, which is weird because a lot of people hate Shadow Dragon.
Actually, I've met a lot of people that like Shadow Dragon, but
okay.
Is Shadow Dragon where they started the quote-unquote casual mode?
Was it? Did they start
I'm
casual
not sure,
mode?
that's why
I think Awakening started the casual mode.
Okay.
But I have no clue where this cucumber would go.
I looked it up if you want me to tell you.
Yes, I do.
Okay, go back to the blacksmith.
For the purposes of showing this off to people. Horsey is awesome.
It's the mandatory horse song, come on. Only thing about the horse is that he can't get through the tight gaps. That's about the only thing that's irking me right now.
Too big. Yeah. Okay, blacksmith.
Okay, one of that box inside of his fence. One that's not covered in snow.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe. Okay, inside the fence? It said it was inside his fence. So maybe the other one? No.
I can't get there. Is it a super cucumber or?
Yeah, super cucumber. Placed in the brown box located inside the fenced area north of the blacksmith. Oh, north of the blacksmith. In there? How do you get in there?
Let's go, horsey. Right there. I didn't even know you could get in here.
I was about to say, how do you get in there?
Oh, it's getting late.
Do you just have to, like, reach over and chuck it in there or something?
Maybe?
Because I saw your mouse, like, went over it like you could grab it. How do you even get in there?
I don't know. Alright, we're going to try that tomorrow.
Okay.
Now that we know
okay.
where it's at, we'll have more time. Before I pass out.
Yeah, before Penny comes looking for you.
That's all I have to say about Shadow. Like, the more hardcore fans of Fire Emblem do not like Shadow Dragon. I can say that for sure. However, just because of the mechanics I went over.
Okay, but you,
and,
however,
and some other stuff like map choices, things like that. But I say I like Shadow Dragon. Okay. It's
Well, by now it's probably kind of cheap to pick up. So.
Yeah, I would think so. And it was for the DS?
The DS, yeah.
Wow.
So that was actually
a console ago, so yeah.
Yeah, because then we have the 3DS. So yeah, you could more than likely find Shadow Dragon for pretty cheap. I think it's worth playing if for no other reason than to get Mart's story if you don't know how that plays out. Is it a great Fire Emblem? No, but I think it's a pretty good Fire Emblem. I would say. I think Shadow Dragon is pretty good. And Mart's story it's a classic story. I enjoy it. It's a shame that Marth is not very good in his own game. and that's just because for whatever reason they cheat Marth. I'm not going to say how, but just know Marth is not like your traditional lord. We'll put it that way. And his stat growths are not great from what I remember.
That's a shame.
It is a shame because Marth is a really cool character. I like Marth. And Jagan is there, who started the Jagan archetype. Woo! Don't use Jagan. That's the sad part of it. Don't use Jagan, folks. I don't think he has the same stat growth as he does in FE1. In FE1, his stat growths are absolutely terrible. His stat growths are not good in FE11 in Shadow Dragon. They're really bad, but they're not FE1 bad. But he started the archetype, so good for him. There's a lot of stuff that you can just get kind of a history lesson from Shadow Dragon, which I really like. I kind of wish they would remake. I wish Shadow Dragon did better, because I would like to see a lot of the older Fire Emblems remade. Get like a remaster. Because I think that would be really cool. Like how Shadow Dragon was kind of a remaster of one. But do like a real legit remaster of older Fire Emblems. Fire Emblems that a lot of people haven't played. Just, people that really love the series like me and, the really huge fans of Fire Emblem have played. That maybe a lot of people don't know.
You're talking that Shadow Dragon did poorly, like you mean it did poorly in the sales?
I believe so. I don't remember. I want to say that the reviews were mediocre for Shadow Dragon. I shouldn't say mediocre. Were slightly above average. Like, I think they were around 7s.
Right.
6.5 7s for Shadow Dragon, if I remember right. Again, it's been a while, folks, so if I mess this up, I apologize. And I don't remember sales being good for Shadow Dragon. Because that's the reason 12 wasn't brought over, which was supposed to be the remake of 3, which is the sequel to Marth's story. But it was not brought over outside of Japan, if I remember right. Because Shadow Dragon did so poorly.
I'm just wondering, since Shadow Dragon did so poorly, maybe that's why they had to quote-unquote revamp everything for Awakening just to save the series.
That is a really good guess. Between 10 and 11, those two games, I think they really felt they had to make some drastic changes. And some people feel it's for the better, some people don't. So, next time, though, we have another Fire Emblem question, which I purposely saved for an entire episode. So I figured we could get all of Shadow Dragon in here. Shadow Dragon's pretty good, in my opinion. If for no other reason, then you can experience Marth's story, which I think is neat. Which a lot of people didn't experience because FE1 is a really old game. So, next time we'll have another Fire Emblem question, which will be a lot of fun to talk about, I assure you. Until the next episode for Finn.
I've been Nice Garlic. I'll see y'all later.
I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.